Okay guys, hi, I'm back. It's about 2.5, it's about 2 months. Um, Actually, it's about 2 months right now that I have had the surgery. It's been 2 months. And I did not vlog or video since my last one, which was when I was in the recovery center, mainly because I've been super busy and with dilations and sitz baths and everything, it takes up a lot of time. And to be honest, I just didn't have the energy to video or to do anything. So I'm going to do that now because if I don't, it's not going to get done. Basically, what happened after that most recent video was I got to go home a day early since everybody else there was leaving because they all live in Montreal. Literally everyone else who was staying with me up until the last day left a day early because they live in Montreal and they were okay to go home. So I didn't want to be by myself, only person in there. I just didn't want to, so I went with my dad, and we stayed at the hotel, and then got on a plane, which was pretty uncomfortable. Definitely used the donut, or I got a different donut, I think I showed you earlier. Nice cushiony blue one, which was really good, but it was not too comfortable. They advise that you do dilate for a longer period of time if you're not able to do it 4 times that day, which I was not able to. I was only able to do it twice. And it definitely hurt in between the times because it had been like 12 hours. So that was hard. Got home. Everything went fine. Did my dilations at home 4 times a day. I think I did mine, or I'm now down to 3 times a day, that's why. So back then, at 4 times a day, I did it at, God, I want to say 7 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m., or 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. It was something like that. It was 4 times a day. Then gotta figure in a sitz bath in there, so I did sitz at like 10 a.m., and then I did it again last thing, so at night, so after the last dilation. And honestly, the baths were the best part about the whole recovery process so far, just because it's 10 minutes of just sitting in a tub full of soapy water. It's relaxing and cleansing, and it's really good. And so that was the best part. Unfortunately for me, I've got a story about douching. The first week or so, when I was douching at the Ashapiad Recovery Center, I know I said that horribly, I'm sorry. At the recovery center, the first week I was douching, it was helping, it was good. It was clearing stuff out. I get home, and I douche for like the first week or so. Nothing's really coming out anymore. It doesn't feel that great. And then I look while I'm doing dilations, and there's this white stuff inside, and it smells bad, kind of, and it hurt. It was making it harder, and it was gross. So I contacted them. They said that it was probably fine, just keep douching. But I went to the doctor about a day before I got their reply email. Went to my family physician, my endocrinologist, who looked at it, said it wasn't a vaginal infection, it was just a wound infection. So something got infected in a wound inside my vagina, but it wasn't a yeast infection or anything. So she gave me some topical medicine for that because I tried the amoxicillin is what she gave me originally, but I threw up like immediately after that because apparently I'm allergic to it. and that happened when I was a baby too, but my parents did not tell me about it until now. And so instead, I got topical cream. That cleared up in a week. All good. Everything started to heal. I haven't douched since like that 2 weeks in, and they say you should douche every day for 2 months. For me personally, it was not doing me any benefits. It was actually, I think that's what caused the infection, the wound infection. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. It probably was nothing. But for me, douching did not give good results or help me in any way. So I didn't douche. And I know in natural vaginas, you're not supposed to douche because it upsets the balance of all the good bacteria and it washes the good bacteria away, and I don't know. So I didn't do it. I'm not advising you to not douche. You should follow your schedule as long as everything looks okay. For me, I got an infection, and as soon as I stopped douching, I didn't. That's me. Please continue douching as long as it's helping and working and nothing's wrong. But I thought I would include that. I want to be honest with you guys. So, but now we are 2 months in, so I finally. So, at the end of 1 month, you can reduce the dilations down to 3 times a day, which is so much easier to manage. I do it at 8 a.m., at 2 p.m., and at 8 p.m. And that's just to kind of spread it out a little bit, and then I take a shower around 11-ish, and I put Scar Away gel on my wounds, which have healed now, and they are good. I mean, everything's still, healing, and the swelling's still there a little bit. It's slowly going down, and just recently today, actually, it got okay to be able to walk perfectly normal now, because before I was walking kind of like with a limp in a way, but just because it kind of hurt at points, But yeah, so now I'm down to 3 times a day. No, I just finished my 2nd month. So, sorry, finished my 2nd month. This is like the beginning of the 3rd month. There we go. And so the 2nd and the 3rd month, you have the same dilations for both those months, in which you use the 2, 3, and 4 dilators 3 times a day at 5, 10, and 15 minutes respectively. So that's not too bad. I am going to school for half a semester. School started mid-October, which was about 6 weeks after surgery. And trust me, you will be far too busy before that to go to school or to go to work. They advise you to take 6 weeks off of school and work, a minimum of 6 weeks. I totally agree with that. I don't see how you can not take off that time just because there's so much going on. It is a lot of work. I mean, I didn't clean up my apartment for like a month, but it's finally now clean, which is good. At the end of the 2nd month, also, you do not have to take any sitz baths anymore. So that was cool. Trust me, you will need a lot of the blue pads. I get mine from Advocate, blue underpads. You can buy them online at Target, online at Walgreens, online at Amazon. There's 150 of them for about $34 on Target. And they're just the easiest, I think, to get and use. And they're pretty cheap for what they are. Dilations have gotten easier-ish. As everything starts to heal, it's just become not more of a struggle, but you actually feel it now. But it's fine. It's just as easy. Remember, use lube. Again, I use Slippery Stuff lubrication, which is water-based and glycerin-free. It's good stuff. I highly recommend it. And I think that's about it. I am doing well. Like I said, everything down there is starting to heal and look good. And I'm very pleased. And I'm excited. I can't wait for all the swelling to go down and everything to go back to normal. And that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will try to answer as many as I can. I just am pretty slow at answering stuff, so please forgive me. But I will definitely try to reply if you have a question about the surgery or anything. And that's about it. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and this is my voice right now. Just going to tack this on at the end. This is my voice. It's been 5 or 6 months now, I think. And you just got to keep doing the vocal exercises every day. And my singing, I know someone said in the last video it was lower than Avril's. Yes, I do know that. I have improved on that much more. My singing has gotten up into the higher, up into the higher range. So it's gotten higher. Singing along to songs helps a lot. And also you can't just, I figured that the voice training exercises, the voice training technique helps also. So you got to keep the vocal pitch high up in your head when you talk. Other than that, though, I mean, it's going really well. I'm much more happy with my voice than what it was naturally before surgery. So hopefully I will do a video relatively soon. Again, leave me comments, and I hope you guys are doing well. All right, bye.